Hi everyone, welcome to Success Mastery. It is great honor to be here, and today we are going to talk about a very powerful topic today. So please get ready, take your pen, take your notebook, because you cannot just be listening and be listening. You cannot trust the mind. This beautiful, amazing lady that you see me with, Lady Frida and Lady Nasha. And today we are going to talk about greatness in the moment. We go straight to the point, no wasting time. Ladies, let's start with this. Being in the present. What does this look like for you personally? This question is to all of you. What does it look like?
Thank you so much. Let me
Being in the present at the moment, yeah.
Okay. So when we say being in the moment, sometimes, especially in this world where everything is fast, even we ladies, we pride ourselves in the fact that we can multitask.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we are expected to multitask. Being in the moment is really a discipline. It's something you have to discipline yourself to do. Because have you ever been in that situation? You are on the phone, you are cooking. In the meantime, you're telling the kids not to drop things here. So you're watching around. Meanwhile, your washing machine is also moving. It looks like very good thing. But if we can be honest with ourselves, we feel things spread. You are all over the place and you are in no place at the same time. So being in the moment is where you make a decision that if I'm here, I'm here. All the other ones can wait. But if I choose to be here, this is what I'm going to give my focus and attention to. And it's a discipline because the multitasking, I don't know about you, but for me, it comes naturally. Being in the moment is something I have to discipline myself to do.
Yes, it's true. Not you alone. Especially when I and my family are on dinner. My God, my phone is something I need to discipline myself and take it away. Otherwise, eating at the same time, talking at the same time on the phone is all over. So I do agree. We need discipline. It's very important. Lady.
Yes, just like what Lady Frida said, it is really giving full attention to what you are doing at the moment. We are here doing this podcast. Our minds, our attention is here. We are not thinking of, okay, what am I going to eat after? We are not thinking of what happened yesterday. Because what happened yesterday, the past cannot be changed. The future is unknown. So we have to live today. What is today? What is happening today? What is happening in this moment? So my attention has to be full in this moment.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you. Very powerful. I love it. Wow. Being intention, focus, and discipline is the key. We need it, honestly. Especially we parents, we need it. We want to do this at the same time, do that. It's like, my God. And at the end, what do we bring out? No results. No
half.
We are focused everywhere. Wow, thank you so much for sharing. And our second question is, have you ever had a moment where staying focused in the now really made a difference in your life? You want to hear the question again? So this question actually go to you.
Let me.
Yes.
I know that moment, and I know exactly what when we started personal development. One thing that we were to train our minds, because the mind, that's what we're talking about, is constantly busy. To get the mind to shut down and stay focused, it's not easy. It was not easy. So meditating, scripture says, meditate on the word of God day and night. And I love what he says. He said, so that you will be careful to do it. So meditating on the word has a way of channeling our subconscious mind to do what is right, what the word says.
Wow.
But meditating was something that was very difficult for me.
Say it all.
When I started, the moment I take my word, read, and I want to meditate on what I've read, that's when I will remember, did I off the fire? Or did I put banana in the bag of my child? The mind was everywhere except where it needed to be. Stay on that word that I've just read. So that took a long time. And that's what I like about consistency. The more I kept doing, there were some times I would stay in that meditation, nothing will stick. But as I kept doing, there came a time when I stayed in that place, my mind was not shifting so fast anymore.
Wow.
So, yes, being in the moment is something we have to practice consistently. My own is meditation or staying in the word. Somebody's own may be different, but that is how we stay in the moment.
Yes,
It doesn't come automatic.
Yes. It's
It
process,
doesn't.
It's a process thing. It's a process thing. It's not overnight. It's true. Yeah, I also had the same experience, because before someone will start to meditate, the mind has already scattered. With many things, ideas. We want to do this and that. So it's true that when you go into meditation, that is where things that are in your subconscious mind are remembering you. Oh, this is what you wanted to do. So it's true. It's
Distractions.
True.
Distractions that are deep-seated,
Yeah.
really.
But I thank you so much for saying that it's not overnight thing. You need to keep on doing it repeatedly. And that is where you see results. Yes. Yes. So our next third question is to you, Lady Nasha. Now, we all want to dream big, yeah? So, but how do you plan ahead without losing focus on today? Shall I repeat?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
There's a saying which says, live for today, plan for tomorrow, and act in the moment. That is the key. Live for today, plan for tomorrow, and act in the moment.
Wow.
And like I said before, tomorrow is unknown. So I have to plan for tomorrow. But whilst I'm planning for tomorrow, what is my today? Because ironically, my today was once my past. And my today
Future.
was once my future. You see? So if I don't plan this moment for the future, then I will not have the future that I want to have. So the best thing is you have to set a clear vision. What do I want for my future? What are my expectations? So for example, let's say you are traveling somewhere, or let's just say you are walking, because your future is there. You focus on it. But there are steps that you need to take. So when you are walking to a certain place, you don't walk with your head up like this, just straight. No, you need to look down. Because if you don't look down, what if there's a hole for you to fall? What if there's a stone for you that you stumble on? What if there's something that will make you not to reach to that? So the most important thing is, as I'm focusing on that vision that is clear in my mind, what are the steps I'm taking? Where am I supposed to go? Who am I supposed to be with? In my steps. So that is really what will make so gradually until you reach.
Wow.
There.
Thank you. That's so beautiful. There was last 2 weeks I heard a man of God put this question really in clear perspective. And he said, when we live in our now and we look to our future, our past, it's supposed to, we should remember our past so that in our now we will be grateful. Because where we are now is not where we used to be. God have moved us. We've made progress one way or the other. So when we live in our now, we are grateful as we reflect on our past. And we live with expectation to the promises that God has for us. And because of that expectation of the promise of God for us, we are careful what we do now. Because yes, there is a promise, but that promise is only going to happen depending on the actions we take now. How we move now. You understand? But if we focus only on the promise and we are negligent here, we will never arrive there. So our just like you said, planning ahead gives us a direction. But what we do now, that's why staying in the now is so key. Mindful of what we do now, actions we take in now, because that is what is going to shape our future. So I cannot just be anyhow confused all over the place in my now and expect to have a clear future.
Actually, what you are saying, as you are saying this, I'm just looking at the story of the Israelites. God had told them that they were going to go to a promised land. He had showed them. But then they got distracted in between. The steps that they were walking in made them to feel like God was not where they were going to be. And they failed. So it's just to add to what you are saying, that it is true that God gives us a vision. But if you don't take care of the steps that you are taking to get there, you will not get it. Yes. Wow. So now God was telling them, now I'm moving you from this place. The next thing, your now is you are going to be in this place. Don't look at whoever is coming in between. But just follow, live in the now until you reach there.
Live in the now. That's the word. Yeah.
Wow. Live in the now. That's a smart. Planning helps, but action today also is what moves the needle. Wow.
True.
Wow. Yes. So our next question to you, Lady Frida. What habits or routine help you stay prepared, like the story in the book Olympics actors mentioned?
I love that story. Well, the book is just full with beautiful stories. You know, because the Olympic athletes, when they show up on the field to run, actually, that is not when they won. They won when they were taking those little action behind the scene that way nobody was watching them. The day they got the cup is not the day they won. The day they got the cup is when they were waking up, running, disciplining themselves, watching what they eat, disciplining themselves, doing the little things, little training, details, running, training, following,
dieting.
You understand? Those little things, they don't show up on the field when he comes to run, but they are so critical as to whether he will take the cup home or not. But nobody sees it. And I really believe that is why many times we are tempted to just rush ahead. We can't live in the moment, because living in the moment is what we call behind the scenes. Nobody is applauding you. Nobody is seeing you. They don't even see you. You get it?
Yeah.
But when the athlete shows up, you would think that was his now, but that's actually his future, because he did his now behind the scenes. And so I always have developed a habit. When people tell me of their victories, I always ask them, what did you do behind the scenes?
Yeah.
That's what interests me. I'm happy for them, but I want to know, what did they do behind the scene? because that's what got them there.
Yeah.
If I want to just copy what they did that right moment, I will miss it,
Yes.
because that is not it. Behind the scene.
Behind the scene. Wow, that's very good, honestly. Which means that our success are the things we do in behind that
Behind the
people cannot see. Wow. But most of the time we think having the reward, the result is where the greatness is come from. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The secret lies in the recipe.
Yes.
What they
yes,
say. The secret lies in the recipe.
Yes. Yes. Our next question, and I think then we end for the day, is if you want to come in, you can come in. It says that what's one small action you can take today to move towards a big goal? So what's one action, what's one small action you can take today to move towards a big goal? That's our last question. So
whilst Lady Jasha is coming up with her answer, let me just even share one story we know about Jim Rohn. He said, an apple a day will keep you from the doctors. Simple. Take one apple every day. It will keep you from going to the doctors for serious matters.
wow, amazing.
He didn't say go and eat a whole bunch of fruit. It will affect our health positively. Drinking water, another thing. I so underestimated that drinking water. But when you consistently drink water, it's good for your digestion, good for your skin, the hydration of your hair. You understand? Small drinking water consistently cleans your bowels. Small drinking water. Small actions. Big result.
There's a book, a little book that I love so much, that I read. It's called Roadmap to Success. And it talks about keeping at it. Keep at it. Whatever you find yourself doing, keep at it. That is the recipe for greatness. Keep at it. Don't allow distraction. Don't allow anything. Focus. The recipe for greatness.
Wow, exactly. It's all about doing something now, and the future show up one action at a time. Wow, this is such a great conversation. Viewers, remember, greatness doesn't just show up. It builds in the quiet moments, in the daily habits, and being fully present. Thanks for tuning in, and always take one step today, and your future self will thank you. Thank you all so much for coming. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.